So my first mod on this bike was just to install a screen protector. I told you guys the screen protector was the first mod I was doing, but actually it's not true. The gremlin bell that Clint gave me was the first mod. The next thing I'm going to do is install some tank grips. I'm going with the Stompgrips Clear because I love this Yamaha blue, racing blue, and I don't want to hide it. So again, the first thing you're going to do is wash the bike thoroughly, especially the areas where you're going to work. Then we're going to rub it down with a lint-free cloth, some isopropyl alcohol on it. We'll focus on the areas where we're working first. And that's going to evaporate off nice and quick. Then we'll hit the areas where Asher had his hands after I washed it. And I might hit it one more time. Okay, I'm hitting it a second time real quick. And I will honestly probably hit it a third time after I heat it up, just to ensure there's no dust that's been drawn on while I was working on it. Heat. Yeah. The next thing I'm going to do is take a heat gun. You can use a hair dryer if you don't have a heat gun. I'm putting this on a medium-high setting and keeping my distance just to keep the heat even. And I'm going to spend about 2 minutes on each side, and then do it again about 2 or 3 minutes on each side to warm it up good. There is fuel in the tank, so it's not going to hold heat very well, honestly. So now I'm doing a dry fit, trying to line these up, and I've noticed the curves honestly don't match up with the YZF-R9. So I'm guessing maybe they took an already existing product. These are, I mean, they're close, but yeah, you can see we got a curve here that's not matched here, whereas this one curves here. Yeah, it's not as nice as I would like, I'll be honest. But it's still going to show the paint through, so it should still look pretty good. I'll see if I can get that to line up a little better. So honestly, I'm pretty disappointed in the fitment of the Stompgrips that are supposedly for the R9, but they look like they're cut for something similar and just, you know, thrown in a package with a different label number. These are obviously not cut specifically for the R9. It's a shit fit, to be honest. Kind of pissed about it, because these are supposed to be, you know, top of the line. So, despite that they don't fit quite right, I've decided to go ahead and install these. I don't want to pay for return shipping and then have to try and find something else. So I'm just going to live with them for now. And if I don't like them, I'll buy something else the next round in the future. So first thing I'm going to do is line them up again, find where I want them. Which, because the lines don't fit, there's not really a perfect lineup on these. So it is what it is. Get the lines to match, I guess, as best I can with what I got to work with here. I have warmed up the tank again with the heat gun and wiped it with alcohol again. So now, just gonna peel back. I'm gonna start at the back and work forward.
peel back an inch or two. So we get starting point. Once this stuff's started, there's pretty much no going back. So make sure that's where you want it. And then start sticking it down, starting at the back. And Stompgrip says use a rag. I'm going to use my fingers and work from the back going forward. And the trick is not to have any air bubbles in this. So once I got that started, then these pieces of tape are almost useless at this point, so pull those off and just keep working it. And as I go, I'm working kind of from the middle, going across the middle, and then working up and working down. And just working the air out as I go. Working in little bits like this prevents dirt and stuff from getting in there, as well as helps you prevent air bubbles. Air bubbles are the last thing you want. So especially if you want with the clear. If you want the black, you'll never see an air bubble, so I guess it don't really matter much. And I'm just pulling like 2 inches at a time here. And just kind of working my way. And pushing any air out as I go. Because if you have any air bubbles in there, they're going to grow. From the back forward, just working air out as I go. I would say just take your time. The more time you take with this and careful you are, the less likely you are to have air bubbles. And the smaller those bubbles will be. So there it is. It is on there. Am I happy with it? I don't know. We'll see after I ride with it. That's going to be as important as that's aesthetics. But to me, both are important, aesthetics and functionality. So if a product looks like crap and still functions, I mean, that's okay. But If it looks beautiful but doesn't function, I guess that's okay too, but seems pretty stupid either way to me, when you should really strive for both aesthetics and performance. There's no reason you can't have both. Had they followed the lines a little better on this, I think the aesthetics would have been better and the performance would have been better. But so I'm not thrilled about that, but it don't look bad on there. So time will tell how it performs. I'm gonna get the other side on. Just basically, I will kind of measure out to try and mimic this side as close as possible. And then this bike's probably just gonna sit in the garage for a few days to let that cure and set up. Okay, this side's on. And I'm just gonna use a little bit of alcohol and clean up around the edges. Clean off any residual residue from this grip and from the tape. Same on the other side. Yeah, because they didn't adhere to the lines of the tank very good, I'm honestly not exactly thrilled with these things because they don't match the lines. It made it awfully hard to get them uniform on both sides. But now that they're on there, they don't look bad. You can see the paint through them, which is what I was after. And they should provide plenty of grip, which is the other thing I was after. So yeah, I had bought another set and returned them. Just didn't like how they looked because they were black and just, yeah, didn't look good. They were shaped way better than these though, to be honest. If these would have had the right shape, I would have loved them. As is though, I'll be honest, I'm not thrilled with them. I'll give them a 3 out of 5 because they should function well. But for the price, yeah, it's kind of a shit show, to be honest. They should have fit right, and they should have matched the tank lines better. Do better, Stompgrip. So there you have it. These also have these pieces that I guess are supposed to go here. I don't know how they're going to adhere to this perforated plastic. It's not smooth here, so I'm not sure I even want to bother putting these on, to be honest. I'll see how they perform without them. Feel like I need them, I'll add them. Otherwise, they're not going on. I'm just, yeah, not happy with the poor shape of these. You know, they should have matched the tank lines a lot better. It's just, yeah. Honestly, it pisses me off to pay that much for a product and they can't even get the lines half right. So I'm going to say it's an okay product at a not so okay price. What do you guys think?